All right, so you guys, where we left off last time, you guys had, remember, you had a couple of days downtime last time. And you guys said, we've already talked about all of the equipment, and you guys have bought whatever you've wanted, and you got an invitation. And remember, this invitation was on a, well, you got two invitations actually. It was the same thing, but you got a like a sort of like an EMS message on your space pads, and then you also had delivered to all of your dorm rooms or your living quarters. I guess we shouldn't call them dorm rooms, but your living quarters there at the Starfinder Society. You got these sort of like it looks like the black of space with some stars and whatnot on it, and it was an invitation to come and see the ambassador. And the ambassador, his name is Ambassador Nor. We're just going to call him Ambassador Nor. His first name is Gevalarsk. Gevalarsk Nor. But for short, we're just going to call him the Ambassador. Sort of like what I used to make my girlfriend call me in my last relationship. I said, you just call me the Ambassador. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I thought that was Gevalarsk.
That's why.
Baby,
that's why I'm single.
I need to role play. Call me Gevalarsk. As I take you, as I smooch you.
She called you Asator instead.
Asator, king of the ass blasters.
Whoa. Hey now. You guys are great.
Maybe it was, at least it wasn't Hatchbuster. Ooh, snap.
Right.
All right. Good to have you back, Worms. So good. So you've got your invitation, and the meeting, like I said, is going to be taking place at the Eoxian Embassy. And I believe one of you guys did a culture check for me at the end of last game, if I'm not mistaken. Does my memory serve me correct on that? Somebody give me a culture check. Anybody. Don't matter who.
What happened?
A culture check. Someone give me a culture check.
Got it.
There we go. So, yeah. All you needed was a 5 anyway. I mean, this is just easy lore anyway. So, this is an undead, and the Eoxians are basically undead. And you know that this ambassador, he is a necrovite, and necrovites are very, very, very powerful. Lots of magic, and so he's summoning you to this. And you know that the embassy, this embassy is actually usually only restricted to Eoxian citizens and foreign ambassadors that are on official business. But you guys, your invitations actually give you clearance and authorization to enter the Eoxian embassy, the embassy. So, yeah, you guys are able to go in there. And, you know, they're
So
native to the
I
planet
love-
of Eox, which is an undead planet, pretty much. And, you know, these undead are actually considered a legitimate race in the Pact Worlds.
Oh, that's
So it's not
interesting,
like
because
they're
I was
just,
dying to go to an undead planet.
I'm sure you are. You may get the chance, but it's not like you see an undead. Oh, kill it! You know, it's not like that. They're actually citizens in the Pact Worlds.
So now it's like, oh, make friends.
Yeah, pretty much. The Pact Worlds is a melting pot of races. There are, speaking out of character here, I believe there are 37 races you can now play in Starfinder already. And the game's only been out like 2 months. Pretty cool. Or 3 months. All right. So you guys want to head over to the Eoxian Embassy?
Can I change races now?
Right?
Right. There's some pretty awesome races in the new Alien Archive. There's some that have like +4 to ability scores and stuff. Pretty crazy.
Wow. I want to be a dwarf.
I want to
No.
be a trans race. I just want to get 2 extra arms sewn on.
You should have
think
been a
it-
Kasathas then. The Kasathas
Yeah.
have
That's what
four.
I know. The trans race.
Yeah, there's a cute
I think
little...
trans race are races that change halfway through. First, it's a male, and then, or am I thinking of a different trans race? Never mind.
Transgender.
I think you're thinking of something else there.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, say we head on over there.
That sounds good. Well, the Eoxian emissary is at it is an Absalom station, of course.
It's a good
And-
thing since we don't have a ship.
Yeah, it's in the eye. Everybody, you guys keep hinting that you don't have a ship yet. I'm taking that subliminally as in like, Dave, hurry up and give us a darn ship. I think so.
But what do we know of the eye?
The eye is pretty much where all of the big corporations, the conglomerates are, and stuff like that. And that's pretty much where most of the high-priced properties are up there in the eye. And it's the dome of Absalom Station. It is the dome of Absalom Station.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So I'll give you a little bit more lore about Absalom Station. There's actually 2.13 million people, 46% being human, 9% being android, 9% Yasaki, 7% Lashunta, 5% Shirin, 4% dwarf, and 4% halfling. And then there's Kasathas at 4, Veskas at 3, Gnomes are 2, Noirs are at 1, and then 6% for all of the other races and stuff.
Yeah, take that to other races.
Yeah, the
Busy conquering the galaxy.
oh, you saying other? So the current prime executive is Kumara Melacruz, and she's in her first term, and she's pretty much the one who runs the show here on Absalom Station. But the Eye, it has some neighborhoods. It has a huge park called Parkside in it. Actually, it's got a couple of parks. It's got Jatembe Park as well, and it has
Oh, of course, Jatembe.
quite a few universities like Kamanis University and the Arcanarium.
Wait, what university is that, Dave? Is it for porn stars?
Kamanis University.
Oh, that sounds a little better, yeah.
And then there's I'm going to see how I'm going to butcher this. Arcanarium. Oh, Arcanarium, which is another magical type of university. All right. A little bit of lore for you. That was in the first Adventure Path book. I like that. All right. So you guys are heading over to the Oxian embassy. And you're actually, as you get there, you are escorted by several skeletons and a zombie. And as you guys are being escorted, one of the zombies' legs falls off pretty much. And then he's just kind of hopping around on one leg. So you leave him behind. He's just too slow. But then the skeletons, they bring you into Ambassador Nor's chamber. And he looks like this. I actually want to show you what this guy looks like. This guy is...
Show me.
Yeah, this guy's pretty awesome. Looks like a...
Oh,
Yeah, he looks sort of like a lich, pretty much. And he's standing behind his desk as he welcomes you in. And his
We come in
office... his
You
office...
get that reference?
Yes, it... Believe me, I hear it all the time, especially when special guests that are not native Eoxians get to actually travel in the embassy. But yes, believe me, I've heard all of the undead jokes. And he looks over towards 404. I've heard them all, believe me. So, as he cracks his bony knuckles, and he sits down, and he actually kind of waves his hand, And
Ew, cracking his bony knuckles is like his skeleton's hatching.
yeah, there was one seat in front of his desk, sort of where the seat is facing him, and you could communicate with one another. Well, that as he waves his hand, that seat is basically is goes down into the floor like a trap door opens and it just kind of moves down slowly, and then a really nice padded sofa that will seat all of you appears in front of the desk, and he says, "Please, everyone, please take a seat. We have some business to discuss."
I'm going to sit on the couch first, Dave, and then I'm going to yell first. First!
So good there, 404.
I move around to the sofa and have a seat next to him and say, "Best."
Do I see any like snacks or anything laid out?
He does not have a... sure, he does. There's actually a couple
What do
of bowls.
the undead eat?
Yeah, there's
I mean-
a couple of bowls of like rot grubs and space fleas, and they're all kind of just like, and they're in like an aquarium. And he says, "Please help yourself to the hors d'oeuvres, Vesk. You'll find them quite succulent." And his eyes have a reddish type of flame in them. Oh yes, of course.
Oh, I just had
shows
space
drones
fleas
and-
for breakfast. I'm fine.
So he says, "My friends, I hope I can call you that. But thank you for agreeing to meet me. I'm certain that you're aware of the recent interest in the prospecting ship called the Acreon that is in an orbit several hours away from Absalom Station. And this Acreon has an asteroid that is in tow behind it. And it's called the Drift Rock, as what it's been coined, and the rumors, the abundant amount of rumors that are flying around Absalom Station. And I believe you're also acquainted with the, how should I say, the minor dispute between Astral Extractions and the Hard Scrabble Collective over both the Acreon and the Drift Rock. Well, I don't know if you've heard this, but in the last couple of days, both parties are currently awaiting the legal arbitrations that are going to be going on to see what's going to happen with the ship, with the rock, and all that other stuff. But anyway, the wheels of justice here in Absalom Station like to go at a very slow pace, and the wheels turn quite slowly. So as a result, I myself, Ambassador Noor, I have offered my services as a mediator in hopes of finding a solution that is going to be equitable to both factions. So the first step in this mediation process, of course, is learning the specifics of the opposing claims. Now, reports of your recent endeavors, and he kind of chuckles, in dealing, quite impressive, by the way, I do have to say. So your recent endeavors in dealing with some of the station's most notorious gangs have led me to believe that you might actually be useful in this undertaking or mediation process as well. So I know that several of you are new to the station, and several of you have been living here for a while, and believe me, I have looked at all of your files. And it seems like most of you have a wide range of skills and abilities, and you all definitely, certainly appear capable, as he's kind of eyeing you up and down, Valek. He's kind of eyeing you up and down. How are the hors d'oeuvres over there, Mr.
I got my
Vest?
mouth full of like grubs. Good.
Wait, hold on just 1 second
Yeah.
there.
Yes, darling, what is your name?
Yeah, what's
Oh, you must be
you have our
Trinkets.
files.
Yes,
Yeah,
I will not be coy with you. Yes, Trinkets.
yeah, that's part B of a 2-part question I have. My part A is, what's your angle here, Al?
Well, I'm getting there. I'll be okay. In short, there, Trinkets. You are perfectly positioned to work for me as a neutral third party that I believe all of you could cut through all of this red tape and this, this bureaucracy and all this other crap that makes the wheels of justice turn slow. I think you could be the grease for that cogwheel that will speed things up. And I think you'll be able to get to the heart of the matter. Yes, Soren.
So wait a minute. You're just helping out of the goodness of your heart. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Yeah, get to the point. Why is this asteroid so important to you?
Boy, you guys really are punctual. You're pushy as well. I kind of like all of you, especially the
motivations is a big important thing here.
Please, just slow down on the space fleas over there, Valek. Or is it Valek? The DM forgets every session. Is it Valek or Valek?
Valek.
Okay, Valek. So, I'm getting here. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to the ship called the Acrian, and I want you to find out precisely what happened to its crew. Because the Hardscrabble Collective, they want to find out. And I would want to find out as well if I were their families. And I need you to ascertain the value of this asteroid cargo that's called the Drift Rock. And I also need you to determine whether this Drift Rock is truly as mysterious as the rumors and media claims it to be. But that's my angle. It's really sharp.
What are some of the things that the media is saying? What's the mystery around this Drift Rock? What makes it so special?
Well, it's made a crew disappear, and this ship mysteriously appeared at Absalom Station with no crew driving it. So they need to find
the Ghost Rock.
They need to find out whatever information that you could find. Splicing into the computers, the databases. Finding out if the crew is dead on the ship because it's actually quarantined. It's been deemed, inaccessible. So,
all right, my robot Kevin kind of moves into place, and I look right at the camera and I say, "Hey, the undead would go, but they don't have the guts."
Mr. Givalarsk.
Yes, Trinket. Like I
been
said,
sitting here,
I've heard them
15
all.
minutes now, and
I say we have. Yes.
We still don't know anything. I don't know anything other than you have a strange dietary needs.
Yeah, what's your personal interest in this matter?
Oh, boy, all of you drive a hard bargain. But first, let's get to. I'm sure the next question out of all of your mouths will probably be, how much is Ambassador Nor going to offer?
What are you paid by the hour?
Well, I'm offering you 600 credits apiece to perform this simple task. All I want you to do is just take a shuttle over there. In fact, I've already arranged for a shuttle for you. You're not going to be able to keep it. It does belong to the stewards in Absalom Station, but I've actually kind of modified it. I've put some better shields on it. I've put a turret weapon on there. I've upgraded all of the sensors. I think you'll. Yes.
You said this ship is off limits.
Well, the Acrian is, but me as the mediator and the head authority of this mediation process, I am allowed to give you access to the Acrian. And I'm talking, this is official business. Hey, this isn't no Space 7-Eleven operation here. This is the real deal.
Well, I want to see some proof of the permission from station security.
Sure, I have all of the affidavits and contracts right here. And he says, he actually kind of, all of your space pads start to beep, 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 like incoming messages and stuff. And all of the official documentation is there in your pads with, basically Absalom Station and the stewards and whatever other authorities that are involved to actually authorize Ambassador Nor as the head mediator in this process. And then it also has Yeah, it also has a picture of the ship as well. And the stewards have given you this ship right here. It's called the Ambassador Norris says, see, I told you that it's official. Most people don't trust the dead guy, right? So anyways, this is the shuttle that you're going to be taking. It is named the Hippocampus. And you're going to take a pre-programmed flight all the way to the safe part of space that it's been quarantined in. You'll make your way inside. I will tell you a little bit about the one thing is the cabin has the entire ship actually looks like it's been pressurized because both of the main hatches on the sides of the ship have been opened. And it doesn't look like there's any lighting, but we have scanned it, and the power core is still useful. So you're just going to have to get in there, you're going to have to go to the bridge, and hopefully one of you can fly this thing, right? Do we have a pilot amongst us? Because as the mediator here, I don't want to give you anyone that is affiliated with any side or the other. So if I send you and none of you know how to fly this thing, but anyway, there's autopilot. The coordinates have been already pre-planned, and you're gonna take off from one of the private docking bays. He also gives you that information as well, and then he tells you that
first I want to say a couple of things.
Yes, 404.
First, I absolutely
I'll tell you what,
love the color.
Good. Because that's a custom color that I actually painted it. Usually those things are orange. They're hideous looking. They look like a big floating orange, and I just don't like that. So I'd rather have it yellow. But I did. I upgraded the shields, the sensors. It doesn't have a drift engine, so you're not going to be able to leave the Pact Worlds, or you're not going to be able to go to any other planets. It's just a shuttle. But I did take a little bit of extra precautions and give it some weapons and stuff like that, just in case there's any trouble, which I doubt it. It's just a simple mission. Travel 2 hours. Take a look at the Acreon. I need you to do that first. And then after you check out the Acreon, then you need to go down there, get in your spacesuits, and take a quick gander at the drift rock and do a quick scientific analysis, all that stuff. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know what you're going to do with your gadgets and your gizmos and your readings. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I need you to do. And then I need all of that data, and then you bring it back here, and voila. You'll earn your 600 credits. Everybody's going to have a good day. And I'll tell you what, you doing this is also probably going to open up more doors for you in the future here as well.
Sounds like we could go to college for hippos. I get to stay at the Hippocampus.
One more time.
Oh, that's the name of the ship.
What is the interest in the asteroid?
Well, that's what I need you to find out, Trinkets. Why is that thing in tow? Because that mining vessel would usually just mine it there. But why did this hard scrabble collective tow this thing
they brought
all the
it
way
here instead of mining it.
Exactly. Usually something like that, as how I've been told by the hard scrabble collective, is usually this wouldn't happen. And they would usually have their mining ships and all of their other mining tools on the planet itself and just mine it as they mined it down to nothing. And usually they would pull it into an orbit and do it safely away. But to drag that thing to Absalom Station, that's a huge red flag. So that's why it's been taken out a couple hours away. But that's what I need you to do. I need you to find out. I need you to tell me why. So all of that data hopefully is on the Acreon. I don't know. All of those dwarves could be dead on there. I just don't know. I mean, Moradin help him, but Moradin isn't in this game, but not yet anyways. But we'll just say Moradin help him because they're dwarves, right? So anyways, I need you to find out.
Okay, everybody, gather around. Let's put our hands in. No? Just me? All right, me and Kevin. Let's do this. Come on, Kev. On three.
I hope I I hope I answered your question there, Trinkets. But I really do. I need you to find out for me because that's part of the. Sorry about that. I've got gas in my
Man.
chest, but yeah.
Too many tacos for that undead guy.
No, the space caterpillars over there that your vest friend has just totally obliterated. Those things are imported from Eox, and that's out of this world. But anyways,
Aha! Those caterpillars are out of this world.
yeah, but we need all that
Which
data,
world?
and then once I have all of the data, Trinkets, then myself and a couple of the other minor mediators here will take all of that data, and then we're going to process all of that data and come to an amicable solution to try to make both sides happy. That's the whole point of this mediation process. But to answer your question, Valek. There is just one more additional detail that I do want to give you, because I know that you were kind of asking me about my self-interest, but there is one little wee thing. I do have just a little bit.
Here it comes.
What I haven't even gotten to the point yet, and you're already looking at me like I'm some hideous undead zombie or something. But anyways, there is one little additional thing that I'd like to ask your help with. And he kind of takes his bony fingers and he kind of rattles them on the desk a little bit, on the surface of the top of the desk, and he says, "Among the cargo on the Acrian,
Finally.
finally, I'm telling you, hey, the most important thing is the mediation process, okay?"
Yeah, sure.
But anyway, there's a small little just a very small little package that the Acrian was carrying, and of course it was destined to come here at the Eoxian embassy. So I've really been eagerly, like an eager beaver, I think you humans call it. I've been eagerly awaiting this small little package and its arrival, and I would actually consider it I guess you could say a personal favor if you could find this small little package for me and bring it back to me whenever you return to Absalom Station.
Was that so hard?
Well, no, but the package is clearly marked, Trinkets, and I don't.
I mean, we
don't-
had to talk
I don't
around in
think it-
circles for 20 minutes now for you finally to tell me why you want this.
Yeah, Lich, please.
Well, my next question: what's in the package?
Well, I'm not that. It is official Eoxian embassy business, and I really can't discuss it. But I can tell you this: it will be marked to the Eoxian embassy, and like I said, it's just a very small little package, and it probably isn't going to be too difficult to find. I'm sure it's probably going to be in a. No, it's not dangerous at all. I will say that.
This could be why the crew is missing.
Well, no, I doubt that. It's just a small little package. I doubt that. But I'll tell you what. I will throw in the Oxian emissary is also willing to credit all of your accounts with another 500 credits for a total of 1,100 if you would also bring that package back to us. And just keep that on the down low for us. Just bring that
I'm
package
gonna-
back. And
I'm not too good with odd numbers. Let's just round that up to 1,200.
how about we round it up to 1,250? In fact, I'll give you a little bit more. So we'll go 1,250 apiece. How about that?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
How do we know there's not something illegal that you're trying
This
to
guy's like the worst
smuggle aboard this
negotiator.
Well, I will tell you that there is nothing illegal. It is totally within the parameters and the laws of Absalom Station. And hey, would I really want to risk my job as Eoxian ambassador to Absalom Station by bringing in some kind of obnoxious item or illegal thing? No, I'm not going to.
Well, that's why you're having us do it.
So you guys can give me sense motive checks if you want to. Don't forget you can do that as well. But I assure you there are no illegalities involved. That I assure you. And I'm just simply asking you to retrieve some personal property for me.
Hey, I totally believe him. I mean, what could go wrong? Really?
Yep. You seem like he seems like he's actually genuine, Trinkets. But yes, I'll credit to 1250 to your accounts. So
Half now, half later.
and he sticks out his bony hand, and he says,
Doing it all
"So,
now.
do we have a deal, my friends?"
I don't know if I want to shake his hand. It's kind of bony. I'll do it, though. I'm going to reach down. I'm going to give him one of those businessman handshakes, whereas you slap it real hard, and then I kind of crunch his fingers together. Hopefully they'll stay alive for a while.
Well, I can't feel a thing, so if you're trying to intimidate me, good job there, 404. You have not done so. But anyways, I appreciate it.
Dab.
And I'm glad that you accepted the job, and the hippocampus is going through the last minute details of the upgrades and whatnot. So your ship will be ready for you the following morning. So you have the rest of the day, which is about noontime. It's around the middle of the day. And you'll be able to leave tomorrow morning, and then... oh, by the way, there's just one more little thing. I'm going to send with you this little droid, and this droid actually opens up the closet door, and it kind of looks like the little droid that you have that's kind of floating around there, 404.
Oh, snap.
Don't mind the little droid here. He's just going to be collecting data. He's going to be doing a lot of the videography that you're going to need for the mediation process. So there's nothing that you need to do. He's just going to kind of follow you around.
I feel like Kevin, being my droid, he looks like a giant eyeball. I feel like his eyeball's going to like narrow in a little bit on jealousy. Somebody else filming? He's thinking to himself. He'll kind of like whir around.
This is just simply going to follow you around and observe. That's all it is. It's for the mediation process.
I figure Kevin is also going to go try to sniff its droid butt like two dogs meeting in the park.
But I do recommend.
I definitely
doing
want the
background
sense
first.
motive on this.
Sure, give me a sense motive for sure.
This guy just keeps changing the rules.
Yeah, he seems genuine. He says, "Well, I apologize about the droid, but I was so excited that I'm going to finally get my small little care package. So I got lost in the heat of the moment and forgot to tell you about the little droid here. But he'll be for you.
I think maybe
He'll be there
I want to
all
do I'd like to do an engineering check and just examine the droid, kind of all sneaky like, to make sure that he doesn't have any armaments and stuff. I'm looking to see kind of what his mods are.
No, sure, you can go ahead and you had a great check.
Damn!
Ambassador Noor tells you to please feel free to check it out and make sure everything is working properly, and you do. It's just a simple. There's about 8 different cams on there. That will be different angles and in all kinds of they rotate around and stuff. There's different microphones and stuff as well, and then there's basically a recording device that stores it all on like a small drive. But it's nothing more than
like a laser disc.
It has no type of weaponry on it, no type of shields, nothing like that. It's just simply there to record and to collect data, basically. It's got like a small little sensor as well that will just collect pressures of inside of places and atmospheric conditions and stuff like that. It's nothing more.
I'm just going to relay that information back to my team. Everything looks good here. Yeah. This looks like an X-15 standard probe droid.
Do that one more time. I want to hear that.
I understood everything except for the last part.
It's like from Star Wars. When that when the droid landed. Never mind. It was before you. It was way. It's an ancient film. Droid. Yeah, the Imperial probe droid. And then when he landed, he goes. Anyway, never mind.
Or how about when Chewbacca, when Jabba the Hutt said, "Ika Chewbacca." Never mind. That was So
Yeah, I
Ambassador
think we got
Nor,
that.
he thanks you for taking up his proposition, and he says, "Don't forget, just make sure you get that data from the Acrian first, and then the droid will do a lot of the processing of the atmosphere and all of the mineral compositions that are on the drift rock itself. Just make and don't forget about my small little care package too. It's just a wee little small care package."
Now, will we know what it is when we see it?
Absolutely. It should be marked with a manifest on it to the Eoxian embassy.
Probably a QR code.
Yeah, it is. It's like a barcode on the small little
It
box.
better be a 2D
should
barcode,
be.
at least PDF 417.
Yeah, it'll be on the space
FYI.
barcode.
Oh yeah, that's better. Space everything. Forgot.
So you guys have the rest of the day to pretty much check
Oh,
out
let's go.
the rest.
Let's go to the zoo. Let's go to the zoo. I want to
There's a-
see if Dave can describe many different animals.
Hey, I can because I have the new Starfinder Alien Archive now.
Oh my God, yes. I say we hit the eye. Let's check out the park. Let's throw money to some of the space hobos, and let's check out the zoo. What do you guys want to do?
There's no, let's check out the zoo. Let's do it.
What do you guys want to do? Check it out? There's space hobos. Come on. I mean, every single perfect society's got the people that just eliminate them from society.
Yeah, I'm all for that. You guys can go to the
And
zoo.
plus,
That's fine.
and plus, Vesks are lazy.
I don't know.
Oh,
They
that's
like
too
might try to
good.
eat the animals or something. I don't know.
You guys can go play with animals if you like. I'm going shopping. See you guys later.
Going shopping? Where are you going to go? Well, I mean, you look great already, Trinkets. I just thought I'd throw that out there. But where exactly are you going to go shopping? Macy's? Space Macy's?
Spaceys. It's called Spaceys.
It's called Spacey.
Yeah, it is. So as you guys are leaving the
Going Spaceys.
Eoxian, you still see that one-legged zombie still hopping towards Ambassador Nor's office. He's still on a mission to get there. But anyway, your audience with the ambassador is over.
Okay, I'll yell to
You are
the
escorted out
ambassador.
by the skeletons. Yes.
Hey,
yes,
Ambassador.
wonderful. Yes. What?
Your friend Eileen just got here. Ah! One-legged zombie. Oh.
Like I said, Trinkets, I've heard them all. Have a good one. The hippocampus will be waiting for you in the private docking bay. And good luck, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of the results of your data that you're going to collect. So anyways, this is Ambassador Nor, and I'm over and out. So as he walks back in...
Did he drop the mic?
No, he didn't. He didn't even have a mic. But anyway, he walks back into his office, shuts the door. You guys head out. You guys are talking about going to the zoo. So...
Okay, so I want to split this off. I want to split this off, but hey, before we go, I want to kind of look... Who's that freaking probe droid following?
He's not. He stayed in the office.
Oh,
Ambassador
snap.
Nor
We can do anything we want.
Yeah, Ambassador Nor said that the droid, the nameless droid, will be on the hippocampus waiting for you, awaiting your arrival. So as you guys are debating on what you want to do, Trinket's talking about going and buying stuff, 404's talking to his audience, trying to get everybody to go to the zoo. All of a sudden,
We're doing a straw poll
Are you?
on YouTube on Universal Pool to see where we're going to go.
They are.
And we're debating while Valen is master debating because he's really good at debating.
Well, the voting results are they definitely want you to go to the zoo. But, however, all of your space pads are getting notifications, and it seems like it is an urgent message from, guess who? Astral Extractions. That's right. You are being invited to their establishment for a meeting.
Maybe next time, 404. Let's go.
Yeah, it's
I hope they have food.
But you all got the same.
Man, that sucks.
yeah, all of you. All of
Everybody
you
got the same.
messages.
Darn it.
I totally.
Look,
I totally built that wall up for 404 and just busted that thing down.
I wanted to see the Cardolian mother monkeys. Those things are awesome.
So yes,
They just sit in the water and then they sing you lullabies. It's really quite incredible. You guys
Astral Extractions they've definitely invited you. Sorry to cut you off there, 404. You need
that's
to
all
go
right. I
to-
could go on all day.
You're still in the eye, so you just need to go to the Blue Rise Tower. And the message says, see the receptionist, Miss Joss, at the front counter. She is expecting you.
Okay, guys, look. There's no way that we're going to walk into the Lion's Den at this point, knowing what we've done, knowing that they probably know that we did it.
Unless they have power armor
Or food.
or food. Yeah, that's true.
Well-
I'm sending a reply back.
Are you going to send a reply back on your space pad? Now, I did hear that every single this alert came over on all of our space pads.
Yes, pretty much simultaneously, all at the same time.
Okay, because I was wearing a pad, just to stop the bleeding a little bit. But I'm okay though. That's one we're fine with. I'm sure.
Okay, so we all got the same message.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We've all been fingered here.
They are welcoming
Pardon the
you
pun.
to the Blue Rise Tower for a quick meeting with Astral Extractions. They say it shouldn't take more than your meeting should take you maybe about 15 to 20 minutes. We just have a quick slideshow presentation of what Astral Extractions is all about.
All right, guys, I'm not doing it. I'm sending a message. I'm going to tell them we're going to meet on neutral ground. Sending a reply back. Sorry, we cannot make it to Blue Rise. Was it Blue Rise Towers? Yeah, we can't make it there.
Yeah. It's
Wait.
inside.
I remember
It's
going to
the
one of these things.
Tallest spires in the bubble, so you can see it.
I went to one of these things before and got some land, and got a condo. So it might be worth us to actually go to one of these PowerPoint presentations.
Okay, well, your financial situation is not the key here. So I'm going to tell them that they should meet us at Spacey's concession stand.
Oh, sure. They said we can meet any, and Miss Joss's actually takes a couple of minutes to reply back. And Miss Joss says, I'd be more than happy to meet you. We just want to show you what we're all about. And if you would like to meet at Jatembe Park, we could meet there, or at Spacey's, wherever you want to. We'll sit down,
Spacey's.
we'll have some food, we'll have some drink, and I just have a quick presentation that we want to show you. That's it.
Okay, and I reply back, Spacey's in 2 hours.
So what is Spacey's? What is in that?
It's Space Macy's.
Oh, Spacey's, yes. Oh, and then she kind of does a PS. Oh, maybe we could do a little bit of shopping while we're there. Oh, but anyways, back to the business. It'll
good.
take me maybe 30 minutes. I need to get my projector and my slideshow and get it ready, and we'll bring it over. So, anyways, I'll
Meet
meet
us
you
there in
there.
2 hours.
All right. So she meets you there. All right, you guys are
Okay, we get in there an hour ahead of time,
okay.
and we're going to set up.
Traps. Let's set up traps.
And war droids and battle droids and all kinds of stuff.
Main thing is I want to investigate the area and make sure that it's secure. I want to make sure there's nobody hiding in the rafters
Sure.
or
You get there
No.
at Spacey's.
devices anywhere. You know.
Yeah, give me some perception checks as you guys are at Spacey's. And that's
What's
the
this- what's this
space
place
version
look
of
like?
Macy's.
Is this like outdoors and indoors, or
Oh,
I mean, I guess everything's indoors because we're in a giant.
Spacey's
shell,
is
but-
like your one-stop shop. It's like it's like a 25-story Walmart supercenter. I mean, each floor has something. You know, one floor has nothing.
Oh, you mean
but-
Space Mart?
Oh yeah, it's like it is. It's a 25-floor Space Mart, and it has everything, anything that you need. It has a whole floor dedicated to nothing but weaponry, a whole floor to nothing but armor and defenses, a whole floor of like ships and models, and you know you can create your own ship, anything you want. Mace
Well, if
Spaces
this
has
thing-
it. This is your
So
one
this
stop
thing is
shop.
like-
Food court. That's where we were meeting.
I
There's a
think we need
whole
to go to
floor
food
for
court.
a food court, Trinkets. A whole floor. It has everything from Space Donald's to Space King to Space Bell. It has everything. All of the fast foods, a
and
bunch
there's
of
there's three space bugs.
yeah, and
Well-
they're like in between one another. So yeah, and all of them have lines out the frickin' door.
Well, since this place is like Walmart, I think what I'm going to do is I'll quickly get Kevin to prep a people of Spacies and start taking a picture of all the white trash aliens that show up with all their giant tattoos and their butts hanging out of their funny dress. So I'm going to make like a little slideshow that I can upload a little later.
So you're singling out all of the androids, pretty much.
Well, no, I'm all the. Oh, no, I'm doing all the.
tattoos.
Oh, well, I'm just doing all the nerds, all the crazy people of Spacies.com.
You're getting some serious hate mail right now from your space Twitter. There, 404, it's blowing up saying, I can't believe this guy is giving me a hard time because I have tattoos, and are like taking pictures of their tattoos and like tweeting it, space tweeting it to you and stuff. But anyways, your reconnaissance trinkets and 404 yields nothing. It's just a normal day here at Spacies. Business as usual. You don't see anything out of the ordinary, and you basically spend almost a complete hour trying to find any kind of blemishes that you think would be not in your favor. So after an hour...
Here, wait. In this hour, I want to find a space sunglasses hut.
Sure.
Get some space sunglasses.
They're called Spaceleys. Space Oakleys. So yeah, you Spaceleys, yeah.
So I'll stay there for like an hour and just try on different pairs, even though I don't have any eyes. Remember, I just have a smooth face, and I'll put it like all over my body in different places. I'll wear like 4 different pairs all the time that I talk to my YouTube followers, or my Universe Tube followers.
The gentleman behind the counter says that he can program inside of your emoticons database. He can program and give you a couple different glasses if you'd like. A couple of different glasses that you could like kind of flash up there. But anyways, if you want them, you can do that. But your time is up to kind of look around. In case, I know you wanted to get your glasses. Now, Soren, was there anything you wanted to do within this hour? Because you had 2 hours pretty much.
I was just gonna get a space slushy and wait it out.
Sure, you get a space slushy. What do you get? There's a new flavored slushy. It's called the Drift Rock. It's called the Drift Rock slushy. It's like limited time only, all that other crap. So, Valek,
Like Space Rock 2 or something.
yeah, it's got like a very harsh type of flavor. It's got some alcohol on it. Valek, what are you doing during this hour?
I'm hitting up the space dollar menu.
There's like 3 items left on it. It's like the Space McChicken. There is a space hamburger with no cheese. And then there's a small space fry that only comes half full. And you were totally disappointed.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, and a 4-piece Space McNugget. That's on the menu too.
Sounds
With
good.
Vesk Young sauce.
Trinkets. Trinkets, what about you? You said you wanted to do some shopping, right?
Shopping.
All right. Sure, you can do whatever you want. Just go ahead and purchase it from the Starfinder core book and add it to your sheet and deduct your credits, and you're good to go.
Right.
Was there anything in particular that you were looking for?
No, I just need.
Sorry.
I mean,
everybody.
I've got weapons and armor, but I need like general stuff.
And I had found some droids, but it turns out they weren't the ones I was looking for. So I'm continuing
Jesus
to look.
Christ.
You guys have a bunch of other stuff back in your living quarters too at Starfinder Society headquarters. You guys actually have quite a bit of other things as well. you have extra armors, extra weapons, and batteries and all that stuff. So don't forget, well, once we get the official Fantasy Grounds rule set, we'll set up a dedicated party sheet where you guys can put everything extra in there. So I think that will work nicely. So your time has concluded. You've done your reconnaissance. Nothing happens. Your hour of checking out Spacies has been wonderful. You stopped by the food court. You did your shopping trinkets. You picked up some glasses there, 404. And now the meeting with Miss Voss as she meets you. And she's a Lashunta. And Miss Voss, she has a sort of like one of those pull pieces of luggage with a couple of wheels, and she's scampering along pretty quickly. And she starts to set up the screen and has a couple of laptops that she kind of puts around like a bench table at the food court. And she sees all of you as she's looking down at her pad, and you can see the light from the pad coming up and hitting her in the face. And her antenna just kind of points straight up, and then she does like a cute little wave to you, and she introduces herself as Miss Joss from Astral Extractions, and she says, "Oh, it's so nice to meet all of you. It's such a pleasure."
This better be good, Miss Joss.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. Thank you for meeting me first off. I want to introduce myself. My name is Miss Joss, and I am the public coordinator here at Astral Extractions. And I have just a quick little 10 to 15-minute slide presentation for you. And she says, "Oh, please, my friends," she knows all of you by name. She says, please sit down." And as soon as you all take a seat,
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
there is on the projector screen. She also takes one of those small little collapsible pointers as well, and she kind of whips it out, and it snaps into position. It turns out being about 3 or 4 foot long, and she points it at the screen as the first slide pops up, and it says Astral Extractions. And then a voice comes on and says, "Absalom Station's leader in mining advancement." And she says, "That's our company logo for Astral Extractions. Isn't it spiffy? The old cross sword and mining pick." So she goes to the next slide, and you hear it click, click, click. And she says, "Oh, so this next slide, this is a couple of our mining bots," and she gives off the serial numbers as like VR549. These are our VR549 exclusive mining bots that were specifically designed for Astral Extractions. And as you can see, our miners are hard at work taking advantage of the minerals on the surface of this planet.
Hubba hubba.
And then
I bet you can really drill somebody with that miner bot.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I have another slide to present at 404. And she kind of pulls her glasses down a little bit and looks over the top of her eyeglass rims. And then another slide pops up, and it says, "Now the goals of Astral Extractions." So what does Astral Extractions actually do? So first, we are discoverers. And Astral Extractions prides itself on leading Pact Worlds towards ever greener pastures. We want to make sure that all of the planets here in the Pact Worlds are successful and they have all of the materials that they need. So we love the discovery of new resources. Then she says, puts her pointer over towards the management, and she says, "So the management part of Astral Extractions, we employ a large and very diverse, and I mean we have a very diverse selection of races, alien races I might say, that mine all of our sites with our overseers, and they provide us with work, and we provide them with sites and consultations if need be." And then she says, "Oh, the management of all of the sites across the Pact Worlds are done by our overseers, though, from Astral Extractions. But we do contract work as well, especially with one of our most favored contract companies, Hardscrabble Collective." So the development side of the goals of Astral Extractions are, we want to develop all kinds of new resources and take advantage of those resources to refine them into new products to help all of the Pact Worlds. And, we have actually helped here at Astral Extractions. We've actually helped over 1,000 new mining operations take root in their respective locations. And many of the times it's their own home worlds.
Hey, lady.
Yes.
At this time,
Yes,
Felix
Trinket.
passed out on the floor.
Well, hold on. This is protocol for Astral Extractions. I'm getting there. And lastly, let's talk about the distribution of Astral
Yeah, we're
Extractions.
playing for a job here. Let's get to whatever you're selling.
That is correct. Hey, look, the Dungeon Master took a lot of time to put this together, so hear this guy out, okay? So, you've got me off my game, Trinkets. Distribution. Let's talk about the distribution.
My character doesn't care about
Let's
this.
talk about the distribution of the of our minerals. We want to spread the resources, all the Reese's Pieces, like E.T. Remember that old human movie from Galarian? Oh, that was so cute. But anyway, we want to spread all of these mining resources all across the Pact Worlds. And for years, Astral Extractions has been the Pact World's leading transporter of all of these raw and processed materials. Click, 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 click. There's another slide that comes up. So, here is a couple of our pricing options for plans, and I'm not trying to sell you anything, but if you ever need anything done and Astral Extractions can help you, this is what we can actually do for you. So the first, we've got our basic setup. It is our basic plan. I won't go into that. You can go on to our www.astralextractions.spacecom, and you can look at all of the different benefits that you get for each package, and you get the basic plan, and you get and this is for 99 credits a week, which is an absolute bargain in this day's economy. You get the setup of mining outpost transport to the site and access to any basic consultations that you need here from Astral Extractions. So what is 199 credits a week going to get you? It's going to get you the professional plan. It's going to get you a setup of mining outpost transport to your site, and it's going to give you an even higher level of one-on-one consultation. And you'll also get security as well on your site, and then as a free little gift, and if you decide to cancel at any time, you get a mug with the company logo of Astral Extractions, and you can keep the mug. I'm
going to go ahead and take out my wallet, my credit stick, and I'm just going to be thumbing it like I'm ready to make a deal. Just waiting for her to stop.
There's no need to sign 404. And last, you can get the ultimate setup. And it's 300 and this is for the power miners out there. And this is 349 credits a week. It's the ultimate plan. It is the creme de la creme of plans that we have here at Astral Extractions. And it's you get the setup and the maintenance, you get transport to and from the site, you get access to personal consultations, you'll have your own direct management team, you're going to get access to all of our exclusive resources and recipes, you're going to get the mug, you're also going to get t-shirts for all of your crew, and you're going to get a nice animated poster that will give you this slideshow presentation to other possible recruits that you're trying to employ. Click, click. A new slide comes up and says, so this is handling the opposition, because we know that times like this, there's a lot of other mining companies out there. But our goal is to monopolize the mining. So
now, wait a minute. Can I stop you for a second?
Yes, 404.
Okay. So I've heard your pitch. How much just for the shirt?
That would be $29.99. So that would pretty much be almost 30 space credits.
30 space credits. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Well, I'll let you continue.
So
I'm going to put the sleeping emoticon.
We
on my
are
guy's
almost done. There's just a couple more slides. Just bear